Welcome back, everybody. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
Excellent. So today we're heading into Victorian London, but we're not solving mysteries with Sherlock Holmes this time.
Ooh.
Instead, we're going to meet the kind of guy he'd be chasing, Nathaniel Grey. They called him the shadowbroker of London. This guy, he was the mastermind behind some of the most incredible crimes, but
never caught.
exactly, never directly linked anyway. And we've got these excerpts from a text called Nathaniel Grey, the shadowbroker of London.
Ooh, sounds juicy.
It is. Jewel heists, political blackmail, a whole network of, like, informants.
Yeah.
And then he just vanished. So consider this our deep dive into his world, Victorian London, the criminal underworld, and the big question, who was Nathaniel Grey?
I love it. Let's get started.
Okay, so picture this. Victorian London, gaslight, cobblestones, but also huge wealth gap.
Right, like massive poverty in those slums. It was the Industrial Revolution, so a lot of upheaval, people desperate for work, food, a chance.
Exactly. So our Nathaniel, he starts in those slums. The book says he was like an orphan, grew up tough, saw the worst of it.
That kind of background
Yeah.
makes you resourceful, right? You learn to survive.
And to spot opportunity. So while the rich folks were all, fancy balls and high society,
Yeah.
Nathaniel's learning the streets, the underbelly.
The text really emphasizes that. He wasn't just a common thief. He understood human nature, what people craved, what they feared. That's his leverage.
Okay, so how does this street kid become the shadow broker?
It's a gradual climb. Start small, petty stuff. But he's smart. He's building a network, informants, fences, people who owe him favors. By, I think the book says by his mid-30s, he's not on the streets anymore. He's orchestrating.
Pulling string.
Yeah, like a puppet master. Stays hidden but controls everything. The book gives this example, the great jewel train heist of 1874. This is what made him infamous.
Wait, explain this. How do you steal from a moving train?
Right. It's 1874, no fancy security systems. Early telegraph, sure, but slow. Nathaniel, he exploits that.
So like bribing railway workers, tampering with timetables.
Exactly. And the diamonds just vanish. Poof. Never recovered. The text suggests inside help was crucial for a job that big.
So his network, this is key, right?
Absolutely. It's described as this intricate web. Aristocrats giving him gossip, corrupt officials leaking documents.
Even people in the slums feeding him info on their neighbor.
Right. He knew what everyone wanted. Money, status, revenge. And he knew how to give just enough to keep him loyal, but also fearful of crossing him.
Because if he knows your secrets, that's a lot of power.
Yeah, Victorian society was all about appearances, right? But underneath, lots of hidden desires, scandals waiting to explode. Nathaniel thrived on that. Kind of makes you wonder if it's any different today, you know?
Oh, totally. Like different tools, but same game.
Exactly. Anyway, so Nathaniel's at the top, but it can't last forever, right?
No empire does. So what brings him down?
Well, the book really builds the tension here. Rival gangs getting bolder. Scotland Yard is onto him.
And maybe some in his network aren't so loyal anymore.
Possible, because his last heist, it's almost like a suicide mission. He targets Queen Victoria herself. During her jubilee, no less.
What? He steals from the queen.
Tries to. A royal artifact. It's his biggest, most audacious move, but also reckless. The pressure must have been immense.
But he fails.
That's the thing. We don't know. The artifact disappears, there's chaos, and then poof, Nathaniel Grey vanishes too. No trace.
Wait, so did he get away with it? Was he killed? Arrested? The book doesn't say.
Nope. It's this giant question mark. Historians have debated it for like over a century. Did he fake his death, retire on a beach somewhere with the loot, or did his enemies finally catch up?
Man, what a story.
Uh-huh.
So Nathaniel Grey, this mastermind, a product of his time,
Right.
Victorian London made him. But he also shows us that even the most brilliant criminal can't control everything forever.
And sometimes the biggest mystery isn't the crime itself, but what happened to the criminal.
Exactly. So, for all of you listening, here's something to think about. Could a Nathaniel Grey exist today? In our world of internet, surveillance cameras, all that. Would he be a hacker? A social media manipulator? Let us know what you think. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. Until next time.
See you then.